Hi, it's Tyler Commander, and I'm working on hunting the new Megalodon, one of two. And so as you can see here, I am speedily along for effect here, getting all my supplies, cannonballs, and everything like that. As part of the new Season 15 content, they added 2 Megalodons. Oh, and as you can see here, I'm zipping pretty fast, just grabbing all the cannonballs, food, and whatever I can find on the island. And then we'll go here on the Great Banana, known as the Banana. And then what we'll need to do here is do a couple fishing voyages. It's going to take about 3 fishing voyages. So we'll just go ahead and dive to my first fishing voyage. Raise the anchor. So then again, just speeding this along for effect. So I'll put a little music, just keep it going. I do apologize. Unfortunately, the sound didn't record on this video, so there'll be no sound effects or anything. I'll be interlacing this with probably some music that I can find whatever for free for effect. But here's our first thing. So here's the map. Raise up my sails and then just look for these little fishy spots like this. Put my anchor down so my ship won't move, and then we'll just go ahead and fish it out. They're pretty easy if you haven't done these before than traditional fishing, because it's pretty much just throw, get in range of the circle, boom, instant, the fish is there. It'll be a treasured fish of some sort and then some kind of name, and then just the normal fishing mechanic that we either all love or all hate, depending on your opinion on that. I like it. I'm big at Terraria fishing, so like this is nothing. And I've tried No Man's Sky fishing, and this is way more entertaining than No Man's Sky fishing. I felt like that was less intuitive, but that's just my opinion. If you have an opinion on your favorite fishing in a game, you put it in the comments. So there's my first fish. Now I got to do this another 6 fish per mission. So we're going to speed along here and go through the rest of the fish. So it's going to be a total of about 18 fish before I hit grade 5. So you're just going to see me speed along. It is stormy, so what is going to end up happening, and I didn't realize this, I end up having to move my ship because I'm in a bad spot. So when I move my ship from this bad spot, I get just in range that triggers the cannon, which means I'm not close enough to get them to not fire at me and not far enough away that they can't hit me. So then I have to end up moving my ship after a bit. And you'll see me, I think my mast goes down, and it gets pretty out of hand for a little bit. It kind of makes the fishing trip last a little longer. Looks like I fell off the boat there. But yeah, I start moving around, and then all of a sudden, I get a hole in my ship. I thought it was the lightning at first, but no, it's actually cannon fire from the island. So I'm bailing water out, trying to adjust my ship, get it back into a safer range. Still not. You can see cannon fire just flinging right there while I'm trying to fish. Okay, that's not good. Try to fire back, thinking, okay, maybe I can just kill him so I don't have to move. Nope, there went my mast, pulled it back up. So I got to repair that. Dealing with this, it turned into a little bit of a mess. So I just kind of pull in closer so they'll stop firing, and then flip my ship into a better position where I can fish. Which ended up just fishing from shore and then take them to the sea. So you can see here, swordfish, they're worth, I think, a decent amount. I've seen them as around 3,000 to 4,500. And then if you're doing grade 5, eventually once you get to grade 5, then it's I think another it's over double of whatever it is. So instead of just getting double what the fish is, so if it's 3,000, get 6,000, you get a bit more. I can't remember the percent. I apologize. But I think I got on a 3,000 one, I got another 4,500, so it was 7,500. And then I think on the 4,500, I got 600 and something. So I was getting over 10,000 on some of these fish. Now some of them are really low, where they're hundreds of gold coin. So, but it does feel nice that the fishing has become more profitable. The missions are a little more engaging. The emissary still throws me off a little bit, because unlike the other emissaries where there's a ledger and you can see your rank and how many emissary value and stuff that you get, this one does not seem to have that. The only point of doing rank 5 other than getting the money bonus seems to be being able to see the Megalodons on the map, which so far I've only ever seen one at a time. I don't know if that's always the case. In this one, we'll see the lightning electric one, the coral one with the armor, which was a very tough battle, and you'll see some of that later here in the video once we get through this. And my buddy ends up joining, I think right about here or so. You'll see him. He's got the plague mask. He's real helpful, and honestly, my experience, and this is something that happened after this video, trying to do these by yourself is super tough. I could not take on the fire one by myself. My ship was mostly on fire and sank after about 15 minutes. So I made a lot of money getting up to rank 5, but I made 0 off the fire Megalodon. And I would imagine the lightning one would be equal, because it's like too much stuff is happening. You need someone else to be able to fix the ship while you're firing the cannon, or vice versa, you know, putting out fires, whatever it might be. You definitely need like more hands. I'm not sure if 4 ship would be a good one, because that fire would probably get out of hand. But again, I'm sure somebody's done with four people on a 4-person ship. So as you can see here, it's still fishing. Like I said, we gotta catch like 18 fish to get to rank 5. So there's a lot of like getting in position, catching them. Sometimes the circles are not always like real close together. They're a little spread out. But like he's on shore, I've got a pile of fish. So I think, I can't remember if we got our 18 fish yet or not. Like we either got our 18 fish, or we're going to go ahead and sell them. That way we get the max of money. Because the last thing I want to do is have, you know, 20, 30, 50,000 or more in coin, and then lose them to a fight you've never done before. So, yeah. A little stormy, which, you know, that happens. You get the choppy waves. So I thought, yeah, we're going to turn everything into the Sovereign. That is my favorite thing that they've added to the game. It's the Sovereign. So I have to sell everything to individual play people. You can kind of bypass and sell straight here. So yeah, we're going to sell all the fish. And I love when you sell so much of this stuff that it like lags the titles of everything that you're trying to sell. I don't know why. It makes me laugh every time, because you'll be doing like, you'll be on another island and it's still like, oh hey, you sold this, you sold that, and you've already paid for it. Or got paid for it, I mean. So, but unfortunately, during this, like when we're prepping again, get more cannonballs and stuff for food, the Megalodon's nowhere on the map, so I'm assuming once it's killed, there's like maybe a spawn delay or something, like so much time before it spawns again, or maybe we're just unlucky on this particular server. So after we get re-prepared here with more supplies, because we don't know how, this is our first time either one of us doing a new Megalodon since it just came out, you know, that Thursday for us. Thursday or Friday, it was the 20th. This is Saturday at this point. Yeah, we're not sure how much we're going to need. And the last thing you want to do to the Megalodon fight is run out of cannon balls and run out of wood. And honestly, health stuff. Those 3 things. So food to heal yourself, cannonballs, wood. Those things you do not want to run out of, because then it just makes it that much harder. Because if you run out of wood, you can't repair your ship. If you run out of cannonballs, you can't really do a whole lot of damage. You can shoot them with a gun, which I imagine will take phenomenally longer to shoot them with a gun to kill them. I'm not entirely sure you can kill this one with just a gun, because it is armored. So, but what we end up doing is doing a skeleton camp. I'm sure anybody who's ever played CSCs, you've probably done a skeleton camp. You just get the orb here, but when you do a skeleton camp with the hunters, it is not an orb. You get a hunter related. We got like chests with like 3 items. So like, I mean, you go through the normal puzzle up here. So we go through all that, which is, you know, if you've ever done these before, they're all the same. I mean, the reward might be a little different because this is a hunter's one instead of getting the orb, but it all the same. You just fight waves and waves until the named one comes out. You kill that and his buddies. Get that. We got like a chest of 3 hunter related items in it. And that was it. We tried to open the things, but like there was just like, it's just money, and the amounts are usually pretty low most of the time, so we just kind of left after that. And then I think by this point, finally, you know, because we were just doing this mostly to kill time, there was a Megalodon. So with that Megalodon, becomes a long battle of just stuff I've never seen happen in this game. Right there's like, you see gunfire and like his ads. You hit the ship, you get like electrocuted and stuff like that. And I put holes in the ship and stunge and things like that. But to also have these creatures get on there, the electric tentacle guys. off the top of my head. Sea crawlers, I think. And I swear to gosh, they're like Tony Hawk Skater on this. And you can see me shooting with a pistol. Like, it does damage, but I don't know if it's negligible or not. Because like they don't have a health bar. You just keep hitting them until they die. But I was literally hitting it with a pistol. You can see like the white X when it comes up sometimes when I hit them. I know it's probably a little hard to tell here. It's going so fast, but one thing though is if you can do enough damage when they come at you, they'll usually go under you. But yeah, I don't know why the little electric tentacle guys, the eel, they use eel or whatever whip instead of shoot blast at you. And I'll have a slowdown here. They Tony Hawk it. They slide everywhere. It's crazy, and it gets a little annoying when you're trying to get them off your ship. And then you still have the Megalodon to deal with, and it's armored, so like I don't think it takes nearly as much damage. And it's hard to tell here because I am speeding this long because this is quite a long, but it's like a half an hour long. It feels like a half an hour long battle, I think. And we go through like, I don't know, 75 cannonballs, maybe more. You see there, just slam into the ship. But I mean, we're just unloading, and we're getting a lot of hits. I mean, you miss some too. Yeah, get out of range or whatever. But yeah, see, it just went underneath the ship. Take way less of a problem there when it goes under. But sometimes it's really hard to hit them fast enough and hard enough to get them to like not slam into the side of your ship like that. But you can see the electric and lightning bolts in there. I just died. So I might as well get my green thing and come back out and go at it again. So kind of constant battle. We kind of keep the ship like not moving so much, and just that way we can turn it, but like we don't have to chase the Megalodon. I know like during this, it's hard to tell in this because I got this sped up, but occasionally the Megalodon would glitch and attack like the island nearby, so we may have been too close to the island, caused some kind of weird glitch. But see right there, Tony Hawking it. He just slides around. He just slid down that rail like grindy Tony Hawk. So there's me and my pineapple. I think that's my good luck pineapple because we do come out of this ahead eventually, but it goes on. I mean, we're talking like we spent about an hour doing the fishing in the camp, and then this was like another like 30 40 minutes I think altogether. So that was a pretty long battle. You can see the white X's. That's always a good sign that you're hitting them at least. You know, I'm looking for that big red, which really gets really confusing. I will warn you if you haven't done one of these. You see a red X, and it's pretty early on, you didn't kill it like you do a normal Megalodon or anything else. If you hit it with a red X against its side, it means you knocked off a piece of armor. So, and there are like several chunks of armor, like on its face, on its body, I think on its tail. I think there's at least 3 spots with armor on it. I could be wrong on the exact amount. But, yeah. So it was very interesting. Like, so this goes on for a little bit. Did I see that? Tony Hawking it again. Those dudes zip around. It drove me nuts. Me and my friend were going nuts trying to sometimes get rid of these guys. So, you just zip by me again. It's crazy. And then there I am shooting the Megalodon. I'm just still going. And my buddy's on the cannon. Now, unfortunately, like he goes under. And our ship, I have never seen this before. And then anyone wants to comment, say if this happened before the season 15 update. Our ship completely capsized. It's upside down. You can see the mast is in the water. I'm in the water. My buddy's in the water. Or no, my buddy's hanging on to the cannon. He's in the water, but he's hanging on to the cannon. So he ends up upright. And I got to climb back in the ship. I have never seen that before. Now, unfortunately, I don't have it on video, but we also had something similar happen with the fire one later. After we had done this round, we went later on, did the fire one, same day, same, all the supplies. It made the ship bounce. It flipped it upside down, and it bounced like a ball in the water. I don't know if that's normal for Sea of Thieves. I have never had. I mean, I've had the ships bounce around and stuff a little bit, but not like a bouncy ball. It was crazy. So, like, we just keep going at it. You know, cannonballs. We even have a box of 50 cannonballs that we keep near that we just keep reloading from the barrel to keep them close so we can bounce back and forth. But I mean, I would carry 10 and go through, and I would be surprised how fast I went out of these and how fast you can shoot them in like these kind of situations. So, like I said, the worst thing about this is the ads. You got to deal with the ads, and they slide around and stuff like that. And they have a rage attack as well as the little electric eel. But other than that, not so bad. I really feel like the fire one is harder than this one, in my opinion. And I wish I could have got footage of the fire one. So I tried to solo it on my stream. That did not work. So the next time I try to go out, it's gonna have to be at least a 2-man team. Maybe possibly a 3-man team on like the next boat, a 3-man boat size, the brigade. Because the galleon, I feel like is going to be too hard when it starts catching on fire too bad. And he also has like some kind of Godzilla AoE attack that's insane. We took so many, I was like 5 or 6 holes when he would hit the boat. So, and there it is. That is the end of the Megalodon. So that was our first of the new Megalodons taken down. We were pretty happy. We got a decent amount of treasure. And what you'll see at the end of this video, I'll have a little clip that's kind of cut, is, and I gotta celebrate, we had a skeleton boat and another Megalodon. So our treasure will be this treasure plus those all together. But I didn't record those, so I do apologize on that. So if you guys like these videos, just hit the like button or subscribe, and good hunting out there.